If you are looking for a way to reunite with your parents by bringing them to Australia, there is some good news for you. The Australian government has announced that applications to sponsor a parent for a sponsored parent temporary visa opened on the 17th of April 2019. In this video, we'll look at what this visa is about and what you need to know to take advantage of it for your parent. Hi, I'm Buki Adelaja. I'm the founder of Youenrol Education and the presenter of Youenrol's videos, and you're watching another episode on the Youenrol channel. On this channel, we'll provide you with all the information you need about studying, living, and working in Australia without you having to pay costly consultant fees, no matter where you are in the world. Our mission is to make your life easier by being your go-to destination for up-to-date information about studying, living, and working in Australia. Before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Also, click the bell icon so that you don't miss out on our new videos. To obtain a sponsored parent temporary visa, a sponsorship application must first be made to the Department of Home Affairs. Once a sponsorship application is approved, a sponsored parent is able to apply for a sponsored parent temporary visa. Applications for the visa opened on the 1st of July 2019. The visa provides parents with a new pathway to temporarily reunite with their children and grandchildren in Australia while ensuring that taxpayers are not required to cover additional costs. The visa responds to community concerns about the limited number of parent places in the migration program and associated lengthy waiting periods. To be eligible for the visa, a parent must be the biological parent, adoptive parent, step-parent or parent-in-law of the sponsor, who must be an Australian citizen, Australian permanent resident, or eligible New Zealand citizen. The visa provides parents with a new pathway to temporarily reunite with their children and grandchildren in Australia while ensuring that taxpayers are not required to cover additional costs. Visa applications must be lodged within 6 months of sponsorship approval and cannot be lodged until a sponsor has been approved. Sponsorship and visa applications must be lodged online through EMI account. So what are the benefits of the new parent visa? The sponsored parent temporary visa allows for a significantly longer stay period than a visitor visa. However, it is a temporary visa and does not allow for permanent residence in Australia like a permanent parent visa. Parents are still eligible to apply for visitor visas and/or permanent parent visas. Up to 15,000 sponsored parent temporary visas may be granted each program year from 1st of July to 30th of June. The 15,000 cap has been set by the government in recognition of the challenges of an aging population as well as the overall budget impact of older migrants. The limit also reflects the government's priority of providing visas for children and partners of Australians, as well as the need to target young skilled migrants to maximize the economic benefits of migration. If the cap is reached in a program year, no further visas will be granted until the next program year commences on 1st of July. The sponsored parent temporary visa provides an additional option for parents of Australian citizens and permanent residents who wish to visit family in Australia for longer periods. Do note that existing parent visa arrangements are not affected by the introduction of the sponsored parent temporary visa. Likewise, standard visitor visa arrangements remain unchanged, allowing parents to continue to be able to apply for a longer stay and longer validity visitor visa. With this visa, you can reunite with your children and grandchildren. You can also visit Australia for up to 3 or 5 years per visa. And you can reapply for further visas to visit up to a maximum period in Australia of 10 years. Do note that you cannot work in Australia with this visa. Also, as this is a temporary visa, the visa does not lead to permanent residence. You can stay in Australia for up to 3 or 5 years at a time. Your visa will end if it is cancelled by the department, or if your sponsorship is withdrawn and you do not find a new parent sponsor, or if the department cancels the sponsorship or on the day your visa ceases. Remember, you can stay for a cumulative maximum period of 10 years. You must be outside Australia for at least 90 days before being eligible to be granted another sponsored parent temporary visa, unless you have a permission to apply in Australia. If you have held sponsored parent temporary visas for the cumulative maximum 10-year period, you must either depart Australia or apply for another visa that will allow you to remain in Australia. You will not be eligible for the grant of a further sponsored parent temporary visa. You cannot include family members in your visa application. With regards to sponsorship, you must have an approved parent sponsor to apply for this visa. This visa costs from $5,000 for a visa of up to 3 years or $10,000 for a visa of up to 5 years. You will pay for this visa in 2 parts called installments. Pay the first installment when you apply, and then pay the second installment when the department asks you to do so. Do note that you might also have to pay other costs for health checks, police certificates, and biometrics. To work out what your visa costs will be, use the visa pricing estimator on the department's website. Do note that the estimator does not take into account the second installment or other costs. You must be outside Australia when you apply for the visa, unless you have permission to apply in Australia but not in immigration clearance. You can be in or outside Australia but not in immigration clearance when the department decides your application. Also, you are not eligible for a bridging visa unless you have permission to apply in Australia. Permission to apply in Australia allows you to apply for this visa in Australia but not in immigration clearance. It must be requested in Australia by your sponsor in their sponsorship application form. If you have permission to apply in Australia, you must lodge your visa application within 60 days of your sponsorship approval. If you don't apply within 60 days, you will have to lodge your visa application outside Australia within 6 months of sponsorship approval, or make an application for a different visa to remain in Australia. If you don't have permission to apply in Australia, you must depart Australia. Apply from outside Australia within 6 months of approval of sponsorship, or make an application for a different kind of visa to remain in Australia. You can travel to and from Australia as many times as you want while the visa is still valid. You must also meet all visa conditions and obey Australian laws. Hope you find the information in this video useful. Feel free to ask questions and leave your comments in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and also subscribe to the channel. Do click the bell icon to find out when new videos are released. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.